What's up, everybody? Stay Sun Civil. Civil Days Music. I am under the weather, but I just came on real quick for, trying something different on my channel. See if there it is. It's live. Where's my phone? Oh, there it is. This is the cockpit. What's up, blatantly? Oh, you see the butcher? I turned my volume down. Not much, man. I'm chilling, man. Doing pretty good. So you can hear the beat and my vocals pretty good, or is the beat too loud? Just chilling. Yo, I love the content you're doing, man. I like the things you got going on. It's really cool. Testing 1, 2. What keyboard is this? Oh, I got the Novation Impulse 61 key. This is old. But like I went to a church service and I saw someone that used it. I was like, oh, I got to get that. But I want that new Arturia. I like Arturia. I like to link it with Ableton. My air conditioner just came on. Oh, you know what I'm not doing? I'm not recording over here. Let's see, what is this? Yeah. Alright. So, what you can't really see, but the screen right here, that's my OBS setup. So, I kind of do everything through OBS right here. And it's crazy now. You gotta watch, I think it's Senpai Gaming. Now you can record vertically as well. So I got the live right here, and I'm recording vertically as well. Eventually, I'm gonna try to set this up for like TikTok and Instagram and things like that. And then of course I'm monitoring myself on the screen right here. Got the MPC going. And I don't know if people thought I was joking, but there's a missing spot right here. A missing spot right here. You at work, almost done. I know you're ready to go, man. But I love the quality of the content. No, I don't have a problem with OBS freezing, but I do have a problem with, I will say, so much is going on in my graphics card and me not being directly connected to my router. The fact that I'm not directly connected to my router does cause a bit of a problem every now and then, but you've seen the lives I've been doing. They've been pretty good. Let me see. Yeah, not that much jitter, but I know if I upgrade my CPU and get a better graphics card. So I'm using an old graphics card, 1050 Ti. It's old, it's outdated. Yo, if you can see right here, a lot of wires right here. Can I tell you, sampling through my audio interface, sampling through my mixer to my audio interface back in here is amazing. Or going from the audio interface into here, man, it's tight via the MIDI. You say yours freezes every once. Yeah, you'll get that. You gotta look up some of the YouTube guys in there, like those that are good with OBS. You gotta really look at how they put up their specs. I wish I could find the guy's name. If I go back and search, I'll send the information to you so that you can like kind of update and upgrade your, well, just change your settings so that you can have less latency and a better frequency. But yeah, that's kind of the setup for that. But I'll let you know once I go back and look at it. So, but man, but what you're doing is cool, man. I love it. I love it. Man. All right. So, I do have an agenda. And the agenda, let me shut this off. All right, y'all. This is Days on Civil Days Music. Let me make sure the stays plugged in. I got a monitor right there. This is Days on Civil Days Music, and what I want to do is I want to kind of go over some things. You know, if you watch, you've seen my other videos, the ones about push 3. It's amazing. If you can see here, I step out the way for a minute. You can see I do have the push 2. I love the push 2, especially rocking with Ableton. You know, people used to say, "Oh, you crazy," but no, there's so much functionality and hidden features inside the push 2, and it also helps you, you know, work better with Ableton. Let me let some people know that I'm kind of live. So I'm gonna go here and get in here and send. I hope y'all been liking the content I've been putting out lately. You know, trying to step it up. You know, trying to step it up. Let's go live. Let me. Dang. Let me go back here. Yeah, but that's kind of that's what I've been doing so far. But that push 3 looks amazing. The standalone features and all of that. You know, let me kind of get into it real quick. But I just want to let a couple of people know that we are live. We are live. Go to my dashboard. I don't know why it's not showing up. It normally shows up. Shorts, live, refresh. That's wild. Let me go home. YouTube Studio. Anyway, just let my boys know I'm live. Yeah. Hope I don't. What's up? What's up? Everybody that's here, you know, thank y'all for being here. So I saw an amazing video today, and one, I love the collaboration. It was a video with DJ Av and beats by J Black. And I'm gonna switch very quickly. So let's go here. I don't know if y'all can hear it. You know, I don't know how well you can hear, but what I want to say is that they kind of discussed and they talked about quite a bit that's been like going on with the push 3, and it's, you know, it's cool. You know, some of the stuff that they really talked about. You know, let me I gotta change my audio interface. Where's the focus rate? Default. There we are. So you probably get better sound now, but let me see.
So we're gonna clarify a couple of things.
All right, but before we get into that, I'm just gonna talk about it. And you know, really, I just wanted to show you that, you know, they've been talking about the push 3, and with them talking about the push 3, they brought up some questions and concerns that a lot of people had, which I thought was really good. One thing I want to say about Ableton is that Ableton really takes care of their products, you know what I mean? I mean, their product, the push 2 has lasted for a long time. I got mine in 2017, and here we are in 2023, and they're just updating the push 3, which I mean, updating to the push 3. So, and they take time whenever they made updates from between 9 Ableton 9, Ableton 10, and Ableton 11, one thing they always made sure is that the updates happen with the push. So I have no doubt that even though there's some features that aren't there right now, that they will come in the future. I'm not going to bash other companies or anything like that because, regardless of how I might feel about the Maschine Plus, the sounds from Native Instruments are always amazing. They always have some great sounds, you know what I mean? They always produce something that will, you'll definitely want to buy the expansions or things like that nature. You can see yourself using the sounds in some way, form, or fashion. It's just that I wanted that Maschine Plus so that I could use the guitar effects or the guitar VSTs. I wanted to use the bass guitar VSTs, but I do have to understand that, when you bought an MPC back in the day, all you got was the MPC no sounds, unless it was a 4000, and you got that disc or something like that. But the whole point and the whole goal of it was that you're going to go out, find samples, and, make something, good. You still had the Maschine workflow. The MK3 is still one of the best controllers out there. But I do like this. I like the flow of Ableton. But I would have to say, I feel like MPC is more geared toward hip hop heads, and the Ableton, from what I see, is more for pop and EDM. But a lot of people a lot of hip hop people use Ableton. But if I look, most of the EDM people were the ones that got the early edition of the Push 3, or but I like the standalone features. People talk about there's no arrangement mode. Actually, let me pull up my list. I jotted down a list of things that they kind of talked about. So, one, they were talking about the pads. They were talking about how people have their feelings about the pads, and with that, I'm still sending my boys something. Sorry, check it out. But they were talking about the pads, and they were saying that the pads still feel good, especially if you're going to, they're MPE pads now. So I think they're a step up from the pads that we have on the Push 2, especially with the ability that you can bend notes and things of that nature. That was really cool. They even displayed time stretching, which was really cool. And I didn't hear any degrade when they did the time stretching as well. And I don't know why people question the sampler in Ableton. The sampler is really good. You can really, it's really, really good. And what people, I think, just like they mentioned, I think people don't realize that this is a DAW. It's not really, Ableton is a DAW. Ableton is not a VST. So, and Ableton has progressed, for people that love FL, when they make the transition over to Ableton, they love Ableton. But, FL has a lot of tricks in it, But at the same time, man, they also talked about progressions and scales and how, you have a lot of scales, a lot of progressions, a lot of scales inside of Ableton. You have a lot of scales and progressions inside the MPC as well. But, they were talking about, there's some great things there, but they can see a little room for upgrade. People were talking about the sound quality. I kind of agree with what they said in regards to the sound quality. You can make it a certain way, but this is Ableton. And once you dump your files into Ableton, you're going to use the tools in Ableton to make it even sound better. Timberland loves Ableton. He got on with Ocean one time, and when he was on with Ocean, Ocean said he used Logic. I have no knock against Logic, but then that's when Tim told Ocean, he was like, man, it would be better if he was on like Ableton or, something like that. But that's neither here nor there. So with the sound quality, people got a little problem with the price point, but I do still think it's a great ecosystem, and I think that they have the room to upgrade. One thing I will say about Ableton is they do upgrade, they have great customer service, and they don't leave their products behind. There is no arranger, which is, kind of a downer for me because I love going from like the step mode and then, or the clip mode or the program mode, and then taking things in the arranger. But that's not a knock because I would love to just sit there. I will tell you this: if I had this standalone joint, the stuff that happened to me when I met Ski Beats wouldn't have happened. I had to load Ableton into my brand new laptop, and I had the Legion, Lenovo Legion Wi-Fi 40. And with that, what happened was I downloaded everything. This is crazy. I downloaded everything into OneDrive. And so when I got there, there's no internet. This was down in Virginia. And when, one of the dojo sessions, and when I went to go play a beat or try to make a beat, because, he has the beat competition, man, I had to sit there and work by hand. I couldn't use push 2. I couldn't use anything, and I was upset. I didn't even bring an extra keyboard with me, my controller. So I just had to sit there and work by hand and I couldn't even work in Ableton. I had to work in Maschine, which, I still love Maschine. Machine's cool. So there is some portability with it. I do like the ability that you can have the Wi-Fi updates. You can download your packs and your sound packs and your expansions directly from the Ableton store right to the device. So, and which is good this time, you have a built-in save button. He didn't, Jay Black didn't want to say AI generated. He said they told him not to say that. But you have the ability to control your audio, which is very cool. And at the moment, there's no third-party VSTs. I'm not even worried about that. I just want to get in. Ableton stock sounds are amazing. And once if you're on a go and you out somewhere and you're making beats, I would need a case for this because, this, to be honest, this is a big boy. And if the push 3 is just a little bigger than the push 2, then, even though it's nice thin, I can see it fitting in the book bag like a laptop, which is really good. My MPC fits in there very good as well. But, that's some of the things that they talked about, and I just thought it was cool for them to come from that perspective and to discuss those things. Let me go back and look at some of the comments. My man Khalif, he said the session mode and standalone is better than their. Thank you. It's like an MPC because you can sit there and put your have everything together, and you can make clips, which is cool. He says you using the. Yep, definitely. He says I've learned how to use Ableton making beats using the laptop keyboard and no controller. Yes, the new Push 3 totally destroys all the drum machine competition. First of all, let me say this: the fact that they have the ability to have an actual CPU, they even discussed that. They talked about having an i9 CPU, and with that i9 CPU, what would that? I mean, not i9, but i3. Having an i3 CPU and what the i3 CPU would do, and I was just like, come on. What's up, my man Gary? What's up, everybody? Blatantly, my man Blatantly, you got to check out his channel. My man is hilarious. He's funny, and he makes nice beats. He's on the come up. Make sure you check out my man Khalif Wins. He's a social, how Think Media will guide you. Excuse me. How Think Media will guide you. And he helps content creators. He's a strategist. So make sure you check him out. Check out Khalif Wins. Go back. Not only that, he does motivation. He was on TikTok and he was motivating people. You know what I mean? He was helping people get, he felt like people needed a pick-me-up because, sometimes we pretend like we got it on, but really got it going on, but it's really we're depressed behind the scenes. So it was so check out his clips, check out things of that nature. You know what I mean? It's a real big help. It was a real good motivation, and that's what he calls it, Basically, it's that motivation moment. It's that motivation movement. It's really good. What's up, DC? How you doing? Yo, check out my man DC. Check out his channel. Oh, my man, you depressed, yo? I'm telling you, he got the advice. He got the information, he says like things about like focusing on your dreams, focusing on your goals. I know I'm cutting off. I was talking about the push 3, but I gotta big up y'all. Coming into the community and things of that nature. That is true. Hey, excuse me. Like I was saying, he basically tries to motivate everybody and kind of put you in the right headspace. So it's some good things to watch. And he's funny as well. You can't troll him because the trolls came in. He ran the trolls out. I told him I could see him like a syndicated, radio host or something like that. And then come to find out he majors in radio. My man DC Carson, he has a song called Retail Therapy. You gotta hear it. It is smooth. It is slick. We're trying to hear some more stuff from him as well. But I want you to keep your head up, man. Don't feel down. Excuse me. I know life tried to get you. You say Scalar came out with an update? I gotta get that. I love Scalar. Definitely love Scalar. What do you say about the push 3? Yeah, it's not available, man. That thing sold out so quick. The content creators are going crazy. They going crazy. They're like, let me get mine, When I saw Weaver Beats and he purchased his, it was hilarious. I said, I know how you feel, especially when he was looking at his his account. Oh man, but yeah, but I don't want to. Let me say this as well. Sometimes we deal with, especially if you look at this, we deal with gear lust and things of that nature. But if you can afford it, you can afford it. But don't stress yourself out on, just use your computer. You know what I mean? Use your computer and don't let this stuff stress you out. Yeah, I was talking about that one earlier, Gary, that, DJ Av and Jay Black, Beats by Jay Black, they did their video. It was really cool. I liked the content and what they talked about. I might refresh it a bit. But I kind of like the fact that they kind of address sound quality and things of that nature. Not only did they... Why is it always when you want to talk, this happens? So they kind of address the sound quality, but we're Ableton. You can fix sound quality quick. Give me a second. Whoa. All right, I'm back. It just took me a while. I just have the sound muted. I don't know how well you can hear that.
I will say, and this is the biggest thing that I like about the Push 3, and it might be kind of off, but not really. I've learned way more features just with it being standalone that I already didn't know that can already do. So if you already have the Push 2, I always tell people, if you have the Push 2, this might be a subtle upgrade just due to the extra battery and all that stuff that we're gonna get to later. But as far as the same chopping and everything, where everything is, it's exactly the same. Like nothing is changing there. So when you go to the scale, is there more than an MPC there when you see all the different?
All right, let me chill right there for a moment. and get back to this. So, yeah, I recommend if you really want the scoop on it, go back and watch the video because it was a really good video. You know, they expressed a lot. My man said, sounds of summer native instruments dropped today. Yeah. I'm going to try to be good. You know, I normally have Khalif laughing behind the scenes, but I'm going to try to be good. My man says, if a new native instruments is released, I'm selling my MPC key ASAP. Man, I wouldn't do that. That MPC key is nice, man. I think they need to dedicate more time to the MPC key. I don't think they really put their all into it because I feel like the release of the MPCX SE kind of cut into, you know, the steam of the MPC key. I love watching when Popo had it. When Popo used it, man, he said, I don't understand why people aren't embracing this MPC key 61 like they should. He said a lot of people want that new Phantom. He said what they don't understand is that this MPC key can engulf the Phantom if you sample it and pull all the sounds inside of it. Or if you like get like a rolling sound module, or let's say you got rolling cloud and you have rolling cloud going through your DAW, and that MPC 61 key can auto sample all those sounds. Next thing you know, everything is inside the key. So I did like that from that perspective. That you can use the. He said this is like the new ASR 10. I mean, yeah. He said this is like the new ASR 10. So I like it from that perspective. I thought it was cool. I think 2023 is the year for technology. You know, and I think, Khalif, you know how me, you, and DC, we speculated that, some things would be coming out. I don't think I would be buying it. If Maschine came out with a new Maschine Plus, me personally, I wouldn't get it. Nah. But if they did, we talked about it, maybe. I know I was more on the no shelf, but maybe if it's like a MK4, maybe. I have to see it and sit back and watch and see what they're going to do. MK3 is the Maschine MK3 is the bomb. Everybody loves it. I think it's good, even when guys that have the studio, if they can upgrade, that'd be cool. But he said, part of beat making for me is an escape from being alone and isolated. I wish I had a better job. I have my master's degree from FAMU in political science and feel I'm behind. Yo, you are shifting the conversation, man. Let me tell you, I have a degree in business. I have a master's degree in business, and I have a master's degree in MIS. And, it's hard to get jobs. It's always been hard. That's why I shifted towards, like, other doors opened up, because I would apply for jobs and you would always be overqualified, or you don't have enough experience. Overqualified and not have enough experience. I was pursuing my doctorate at one time, and I just put it to the side. I was like, because they make it hard. At that time, this was 2012, 2013, they didn't believe in online degrees. So they was like, I went to one of the local big name colleges here in Maryland on the outskirts of Baltimore, and, they, with a nice basketball team. And they kind of said, we wouldn't hire you. And I was trying to apply for like a business teacher or something like that. But everything goes, turns around and goes full circle. I'm still a college professor. I just said, man, just go and pursue, man. Don't give up. Pursue and fight. You know what I mean? It depends on what direction you want to take. And I'll tell you this, another thing as well. Sometimes the degrees ain't going to get you to where you want to go. You got to meet with people. You got to network. You got to do things. Don't get in that isolation spot. Fight for what you want to go after. You know what I mean? Or, find your options. But don't let it. I'm talking from personal experience, so I know how hard it can be. You know what I mean? When you have a plan for life and it seems like things aren't going the way you design or the way you desire, man, just keep chugging away at it. Give it your best. So I'm glad you spoke up and said that. Nah, man, keep your head up. This. I'm gonna say something that's very unpopular, but I could care less. This is those situations, those circumstances, is what turned me towards God, turned me closer to God. So I dug in, and when I just let everything go and let all my hurts go and all that stuff like that, and I focused on God, man, the doors just started opening. Like I tell people be shocked I do this, but I am a pastor. And, I can't let go of my hip hop. I'm different. But I'm not trying to be crazy or anything like that. But yo, man, I definitely want to encourage you, definitely want you to inspire, man. Get to that music, man. Turn your camera on, start making some beats. Then you say you used to produce for Do It All? Yo, my man Gary, he used to produce for Do It All. Do It All was with Lords of the Underground. You know what I mean? So, man, just keep your head up, man. Don't let stuff get to you. You know what I mean? That micro and that MPC studio, come on, man, make some beat. We gotta hit them tracks, man. Definitely gotta hit them tracks. This is my solace too. I went to the doctors not today, but a couple weeks ago. And she said my blood pressure was 122/80. I was like, what? It ain't been like that in a long time. She said, what you do to get it go down? I said, I'm following my dreams. When you follow your dreams, I put out music, regardless of whether it's being received or not. Yeah, and y'all can check me out. Check the links in the description. My hyper followers out there, follow me on Spotify. Let's get some of these spins up. But, yeah, put your music out there, man. We want to hear your stuff. Chase this thing. And don't care what people say. Don't care what it look like. Just keep moving. It's going to be a lot of people that jump on to take a look, and they might be like, nah, that ain't my cup of tea. So what? I treat it like a TV station. Turn on. That's what we are anyway. We're television programmers. You are here at CDM TV, Civil Days Music TV. You say you didn't produce for him. You said I was his VP for DJ crew, Lloyd Gang DJs. All right, cool. But y'all see that, man? You see? It's experience in the room. My man Khalif is a DJ as well. Khalif, maybe y'all can link up because he does motivations, production. He does consultations for content creator strategists and things of that nature. I mean, he's got a wealth of ideas. So maybe you should link up with him, and we'll definitely keep you encouraged. And my man DC too, So my man Khalif, he has a MPC Key group on Facebook. So you can check that out, MPC Key 61. So check that out. What's up, my guy? Mr. G. What's up? Glad you're in here in the house. We just streaming, rapping, talking it up. We've been talking about, following your dreams. We've been talking about the Push 3, and DJ Av and Beats by J Black. They just hook up with a dope video kind of answering a lot of people's questions. Don't let the gear get to you. Use what you got, Believe you me, I didn't have some of this stuff before. It took a while to get to this. A lot of sounds and a lot of arguments. You bought that, hey. But, this, how us music people do. You got to be very careful. Mr. G said MPC Live 2 Retro. He said, I did a Doom tribute, and it turned out pretty good. Yo, I got to go check it out, man. Definitely going to check it out. Oh, and, it's been the controversy about sound and stuff like that. Yeah, it is. It is like that, because let's be honest. Sometimes we be thinking about what we want, and the spouse be thinking about the entire family. Not that we don't think about the entire family, we do, but we'll be like, what? I can put a little coins here, and I could do that. You say, why they always watching our pocket? We be trying to put little coins here. He said, yo, when you said that last time about that FL arcade, no, they can have that joint. That's funny. But, it's all in the best interest, Plus, I will say this. So, my goal has always been music. So when you pursue this thing, make sure you have a dedicated plan, and it's about consistency. The more consistent you are, the more people pay attention, and just throw everything out there. Like, when you take spaghetti and you throw it on the wall to see if it's done. Well, I know that's what I was taught. You got to do the same thing with this beat thing. Make all kinds of videos and then find out what people like, because the people choose what they like. You can say, I want people to like my music, but they may like your video on something else. Like people love the things they didn't know about music. They love that when I go out and find Stevie Wonder playing the drums, all the different people that played 7/7, 793, 11. People love that. All the different songs that used Impeach the President. Producers love it. Sometimes you got to give people what they love, then pull them back to something that you love. But Mr. G, you are right. That Push 3 looks amazing. He says, but I need to invest more in my MPC. First want to get the plugins. I do want to get Fabric Excel and that collection. I do have the... Let's see what I got here. Let me go back. I got the Flavor Pro. I got the Mini D. I wish they would put that the hype, that hype beat on there as well. Because if the hype beat was on there, man, and you could do the things that you could do in the VST, it's cool. But you know what I do? I take it in Ableton. I use it right in Ableton. That's why I love it. Everybody wants, I think it's good for Ableton users, for the upgrade, which I think is really cool. But yeah, in terms of me, I'm going to be steady making beats. I got some more beat videos to come out, more tutorials to come out. So he said, all I know is the newer MPCs need to have the MPE tech in the pads. I feel it'll be more expensive on larger pads. Plus, we won't need the touch strip from the touch. Yo, you know what I really think? I'm starting to think that the SE was like a setup. Maybe they were setting up to see what other people are going to do. Because, why didn't they release the new one? Why didn't they release the Mini? And I think, like, the Mini and the new one, I think that's going to, people are going to upgrade when they get that. Hopefully, I think by then they'll have 3, and we'll see what they're trying to do behind the scenes. I just think this thing steamrolled out of control, and they didn't know what to do. Because everybody was like, oh, the new XL is coming out. The new XL. And when they dropped the SE, people were like, egg on your face. I know I was. Egg on your face. Like, what is this? What is this? So, I'm just waiting to see what they're going to do, Hopefully they'll do something good, you know what I mean? So, let me see what's going on here, because my... Oh, I know what happened. It took me a while. Give me a second. I think my battery went dead. Maybe it's the camera. Oh, there we go. See? I was like, I'm stuck in the background. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Shoot. But yeah. So what, anybody rocking any sample packs, any samples, anything like that? If so, what you got going on? Y'all check out 16 Levels. DJ Av. He got a lot of great kits on there. I love Sample Lab. Sample Lab has some great things. I can't wait to get my hands on the Push 3 just for that MPE touch. I mean, when you can touch sensitive pads. I can't wait to do that. You know what I mean? But yeah. I don't know what's up with my phone. Normally I can watch the whole thing from my phone. But it won't let me watch it at all. Let me see. But yeah, let me see what time it is. It's 4:43. I think I might make a beat real quick and then I'm gonna wrap it all up. But y'all, thank y'all so much for coming on. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Like I said, we got sample packs out there. We got my single out there. Make sure y'all go to Spotify and, look up Daysun Civil. I'm going to try to put some more music out there. This is my record label, Civil Days Music. And, just trying to get more spins and things of that nature. So still messing around with the pad Thai. Okay, yeah. I like pad Thai. Pad Thai is cool. Me, as far as the expansions, let's see. I haven't really been messing with the expansions that much. He said, Producer Grind just dropped a free pack called Inception. 20 samples, one shots, drum loops. All right, cool. I'm going to get that. I was about to cash in on the Behringer RD8. But then Dilla came out with a free kit. When he came out with that free kit, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that definitely and work on that. But I'm definitely gonna try that out. I've been kind of busy, but I can't think of the latest thing that I purchased. Let me see here. Going into MPC, see what I got. I bought Bolo's kit. $9.99. So the X Factor kit, his basses are real nice. And I'm gonna tell you, anybody that got an MPC2, man, get all the cables, get the MIDI and MIDI up to your audio interface. If you MIDI up to your audio interface, man, sampling is just so much easier. I can just connect to my mixer, from my mixer to my audio interface, into my MPC. Sounds amazing. And I heard this chair. I even sampled this chair last night. Let's see. See what I got here. Of course, I was working on this yesterday on yesterday's live. And that's the old Beat Butcher, Filth, Volume 1. I'm not gonna go through it because I don't like going through everybody's kit live, but I'll go through some of the music chops. Come on. Come on, that's tight right there, man. It's yeah. So it's a lot. So when I upgrade, I want the Live 2. Live 2 is good, man. I like being portable with it. This is the Filth 5. This is the Filth 5 Beat Butcher. some of the breaks. Here goes some of the. Come on. Oh, now that's dope right there. Let me move on. Let me go to a new sequence, new program. He says sample lab and drop. Yo, you know what I also like to do? I like to go on TikTok and go to sample lab. They'll just throw samples out there and say sample this. What's the other? Oh man, what's the other two sample? It's two guys. They're brothers. You know, they've been dope boys. Yeah, dope boys. They'll throw samples out there too. At one point, I thought they would sample lab, but yeah. Come on, that right there. What? Come on. I'm gonna make something gritty out of that right there. Let's see. Ain't nothing on program. Alright. Program 5. Let me come up with a new program. Put that on there. Mute. All right. All right, so it's about 75. One thing I will say, I feel like when you do the tap tempo will be off. It makes you feel like you're off. And I know I'm pretty good with my timing, you know. And ready, go. All right, speed it up. I think we got it. Oh, what? Let's go back to these samples. Get some music chops here. Track 2. All right. So let me tell you another thing you got to worry about sometimes too. That if you use these sample packs, they got content ID on the samples. So I guarantee you that when I go back, I'm gonna find out that the it might be a little copyright on them or something like that. But you can fix all that later. Like they said, always make sure that you extract this joint. We going here. All right, let's try it again. 1, 2. You said, let's see, you said one of my goals this summer is to get to know Studio One better. Man, I started on Studio One, man, and Studio One is really good, especially when you learn linear production and things of that nature. Man, just jump into it, dive into it, and then, that's what kind of made it easier for me when I transitioned to Ableton. So I can do like the MPC style programming, and then I can take it over to for in session view and go to arrangement view and just arrange the whole track. So that's a real good one right there. All right, let me go. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go into program mode. And I'm gonna basically put everything in mono. Let's record that. And ready and go and. Alright. On the mix. That's why I said once you get used to this thing, man, it's like quick. problem, man. You have a great one, man. Thanks for joining me for Beating Chats. I truly appreciate it. All right. 1, 2, and ready. Go. I'm gonna change the bass after this. Someone to do a video, maybe D versus the mono. I hear you. See, this is why I wish I could like take mine. I think I'm gonna have to auto sample a bass guitar. Because I really want to get like a real deep bass in there and stuff like that. But nah, that 90s bass is not rocking. Let's see if we speed this thing up some. Ready, go, and peace, bro. What's up, Milan? I'm gonna do that again. I don't like the bass. Two, ready, go. Notes ain't on point. That's the time just started the beat. I'm gonna stop right there. And I'm gonna say what I got. No, I wish I had the fabric collection. I want to get the fabric collection. He said that. He said that machine is rocking. Oh, my bad. Yo. Yeah, the growl. I like the growl. Do you have the MPC? No, nah. I want to get it though. You know, $150 is a good price to get the whole collection. Yeah, I mean, man, it was $90 at one time, and I was like, man, that's good, but I couldn't do it. Well, you know, maybe it's the summer's coming. Maybe they'll put it on the sale again. Let me see. Alright, I'm gonna do that. 2 and ready. Oh. I always mess up on the timing. 1, 2, ready, and go, and. The Mini D. So I'm using the Mini D for the bass. And that sound is called Flappy. There's also like a J Dilla type sound in there too. If you go on the Mini D, now if I keep going, let's see, where's it at? That's why I tell people don't sleep on the MPC now. Ah, there it is. It's called Jock Filler. Yeah. You could use it for the, for the software joint, but in a standalone, it's not, like I've been, for the past couple months, this has been it. I got beats that I made in Maschine that I like, and Ableton. But what I like about this is I can put everything in Ableton. So, let me put some of. Now you need like a vocal or something. I'm gonna go back to the drum sample and I'm gonna normalize the drums. But another thing I want to do is I want to name this so I can know that this is my drums. So I can keep coming back. You know, I've learned like naming everything is like the key to everything. Yeah. Oh, yo, if you get the standalone joint, you know, everything transfer. OPX. You said, oh yes, need that for standalone. I only have okay, OPX4, yeah. Yeah, you'll love it, man. Drums. So what I did to make it growl a little more is I threw a maximizer on it. So I put a limiter on the bass and I threw a maximizer on it. A lot of people you hear a lot of people say, you know, you don't mix, I mix in here. So I mix in here and then I take it to Ableton and I'll mix it even more. But yeah, I want everything to be leveled. Alright, so I want these drums to knock a little more. So let me go back into the mixer. Get into these drums. Sometimes you'll throw a maximizer on it, it'll do too much. I don't want trash. Let's go back to the limiter. You know, that's that Conway, you know what I mean? Conway and the guys, you know. Let me check something out real quick. And, you know, teach and things of that nature. You know, that's my tagline, things of that nature. Always saying things of that nature. Whew. All right. Get out of here. Nas is like, yeah. Say what? Say what? Everybody, I'm gonna call it a wrap. Thank y'all. Oh, we got 14 people on here now. Yeah, y'all gonna make me say I'm gonna stay on it for a little while longer. Say what? Say what? Say what? But yeah, but that's Beat Butcher 5. That's the Filth 5. So the drums and the sample came from that. I just added the bass to it. You know, may add a little something else to it, sprinkle it, add some, you know, some drops. After the drops, then, you know, continue to rock with it. That one, and then we got All right, everybody. This is Dayson Civil signing out. Peace to everybody. I hope y'all have a good one. And I will see y'all on another one.